Hello everyone, I'm Jon-Eric, I'm American, I teach on Verbling. I live actually in Europe, even though I'm originally from the States, from New York. And today we're going to do the next in our series of, what is our series called? How to Speak About. This is How to Speak About number 5. This is intermediate. However, beginners can probably follow along pretty well and get the basic vocabulary. More advanced users can expand your vocabulary, but we're also going to look at the form of the questions that you ask and your responses. You can really focus on form in these lessons. So in this series, we've been focusing mostly on descriptions, different kinds of descriptions. Yesterday we did, in the last, the fourth and the third, we described more about people. In the last one about where we live in terms of the location, the town or the city. And this one is going to be about the actual, your actual house or apartment or wherever you live, and talking about it and guiding us through it. So we're going to take a look at what's there. But before we begin, we have to say hello to Nino. Hello, Nino.
Hello, teacher.
I remember you.
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm going to quickly share my screen so you can see the first page of the presentation. As people are coming in, hang on just a second here, and you should see it. You should see it load in just a minute. And then, yeah, here we go. I'm going to look at it on my computer too, so I can see what you see. So as we're waiting there, hold on a second. First of all, Nino, can you see on your screen how to describe your home in the picture?
Yes,
oh,
how
yeah,
to
you can. I can see it now
home.
too.
Okay, I can see.
Okay. This is great. I got my screen sharing to work. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off now that I know it works. Let me turn it off so I can just greet everyone and say hello. So, and Nino, are you a premium member? Because you got in a little earlier.
Yeah, yes. Of course.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Great. So you can definitely get in. And the rest of you, are you premium users as well? So Sergio, for example, are you premium? Or are you a free user? I'm just curious which ones are the premiums because... Hi, Sergio.
Premium user, what, please?
Premium is when you have the ability to reserve a place.
Yes, so, I have it.
And what about you, Milena? Are you also premium?
No, yes, I got the reservation.
Okay, great. So, if you haven't done the other units or the other lessons in the series, we're really talking about, right now we're focusing a lot on descriptions. Not just the adjectives and the descriptive words, but also the kinds of things you can describe. When we talked about towns and cities in the last class, we looked at categories. Different, like, for example, entertainment and pollution and these other things that will come up in urban life. So today we're going to try to apply the same logic, but talk only about where we live, specifically our homes. Okay, so we often do a quick round of introductions. I'm going to keep it really short, but I would like to talk to some people that I haven't seen before. So let's start with, I know Nino already.
Yes.
So, Milena, where are you from?
I'm from Peru.
You're from Peru. Okay, great. And let's get a few others here. I don't know if I've got your name right, but is it Nega? Nega Puang? Am I saying that right? Can you say hello?
My name is Ngân.
Say it again for me, please.
Ngân.
Nung. Am I saying it right? Nung?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
You're from Vietnam. Okay. So
Yep.
we've got Milena Nang. I hope I'm saying that right. And what about... It's a little hard to see everyone's name. I saw Sergio floating around. Are you still there, Sergio? Hello, Sergio? Okay, we'll come back to you. Sarah English. Sarah English? Is that your name?
No, it's Nick.
Where are you from, Sarah?
I'm from Spain.
Okay. We've got Sarah. And am I saying you... So, because I've got two people with similar names. I've got Nagan. Is that right? Nagan? Nagan Bao? Am I saying that right? Hello?
Yeah.
Gumbo.
Say it for me so I get the pronunciation right.
Ngân.
Nang?
Not exactly, but it's no problem with me.
Okay. Well, correct me if I say it wrong. Okay. And Leonardo. Where are you calling from today, Leonardo? Hi there.
Hello. Hello, buddy.
Where are you from, Leonardo?
I'm from Colombia.
You're from Colombia. Okay.
Yeah.
And Gilang? Say hello, Gilang? Or is it Gil or Jill? Sorry. Gilang or Jilang Prasada? How do you say your name? Hello? Okay, we'll come back to that person. And finally, we have Enrique Diaz.
Hi, teacher. Can you hear me?
There you go. Where are you, Enrique? Where are you in the world?
I am a teacher. I am in Colombia.
Two Colombians. Okay. You're you're a little fuzzy, but I can hear you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see all of your names. Oh, and then we've got Juan Antonio. Hello, Juan Antonio, as well. I'm going to ask you to please keep your microphone silent until you're speaking. Okay, if you don't mind, just to cut down on the noise. And you should open the document. Actually, I don't post it, so I'll post the link again. You should open the document that says how to speak about series number 5, how to describe your home, notes. And if you just give me a second, I'm going to post the link in case you don't have it. Give me just a second to do that. Copy. And in the chat window, there it is. And in the regular chat, if you're using the regular chat, there it is. Okay? So open that, and I'm going to try to keep notes as we go along. But I'm going to share the presentation on my screen. Let's do that right now. And I won't be able to see all of your names, so I may ask people to speak freely. Okay, so can everyone see that image? What do you see on your screens? Let's start with. Actually, I'm going to let you speak freely because I can't see all of your names in front of me. So first of all, does everyone see the image on screen? What do you see? Hello?
Okay, our house.
Can everyone hear me? Yeah, there we go. And sorry,
Just
and who's
because
speaking?
It's downloading the website. Sometimes it's really slow, man.
Ah, I see. So here's what I'll do. Okay, here's what I'll do. Let me give you. I'm going to give you a second link. If you hang on just a second, I'm going to give you a second link so that you can open the PDF on your side, in case it's really slow. Okay, and that way you can follow along on screen. Hang on just a second. I'm getting a lot of noise from somebody here. Look in the Verbally chat window. Hang on a second. Let me stop sharing my screen because there's some kind of hold on a second. Copy. Can everyone hear me okay? Because I'm getting a lot of noise in the background. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, excellent. I'm trying to give you the link, but for some reason, I cannot give you the link. Try this again. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now in the chat window, I'm going to give you a second link. Paste.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a second link. If you want to open a PDF, you can open the second link and download the PDF. And that way, if your screen is slow, if Hangout is slow for you, you can look off of the PDF instead of the...
Yeah, it is okay now. It's okay.
Okay, so let's get started. And I'm going to ask Leonardo. You really got to keep. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of noise, but okay. Let's get started.
Hello?
Yeah, listen, Leonardo. You have to keep your mic silent when you're not speaking, okay? Because we're getting lots and lots of noise on my end. Okay, Mike. Leonardo.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So please mute your mic while you're not speaking.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and you can follow along on the PDF. First of all, on the first page where it says how to describe your home, I'd like someone to describe the picture. Tell me what you see in the picture. Let's get some vocabulary going. Can everyone hear me? Because I don't hear anyone volunteering.
Yes,
Okay, who's speaking?
Milena.
Hi, Milena. So could you describe the picture? Let's start with the first page. Can you describe what you see?
Okay, this is a house with 4 floors. The first one, we can find the hall. I think the main hall. On the second floor, we can see the kitchen, dining room. And the third floor, there is a bedroom and also a bathroom. In the last floor is a bedroom too.
Okay, great. So we've got some vocabulary starting already. I'd like everyone to pick a room, and maybe I can ask you to describe what you see. So let's go with, for example, let's go with Juan Antonio. Hi, Juan. How would you describe the room on the first floor? By the way, please close the verbling window because I'm hearing my voice. Okay, so everyone make sure the verbling window is closed and the Hangout is open. Okay?
I have to describe the first floor?
Yeah. So you can listen. You have to close the verbling window, not the chat room, but the actual verbling website, because I'm hearing my own voice. Okay. Okay, Juan.
Yes, I closed.
Okay. Great. I'm still hearing my voice from someone, and I don't know who it is. So someone definitely has it open, which is a little bit distracting. Hang on just a second. Let me just double check it's not my side. No, I don't think so. Okay, so whoever has it open, wait, hang on just a second. I'm going to try to mute. Hello, testing. Now I'm definitely getting it from someone, and I don't know who it is. So everyone make sure that the verbling... Okay, that was it. Someone turned it off. Excellent. We're back in shape. Okay, great. So, back to Juan Antonio. What would you say about the first floor? What do you see in the first floor? Hello, Juan. Are you there?
Listen to me now.
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Listen, Juan. You got to stop for a second. The feedback is coming from your side, so you must have the Verbling window open. Okay,
It's
so
closed.
well,
It's
so
closed.
if I mute you like right now, it's gone. So it's definitely coming from you, Juan. So fix it on your side, and then we'll come back to you later. So let's go to Leonardo. How would you? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Hang on a second, and I'd like you, if everyone has the PDF, maybe it's a little bit easier for the moment. So Leonardo, how would you describe the first floor? What do you see in the first room of the house?
House? Yeah.
It's a little hard to hear you. Is your mic on, Leonardo?
Hello? Hello?
There we go. Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Great. How would you describe the room in the first floor
Okay.
of the house?
Okay, the first floor I can see a candelabrum or a candelabra. Yeah.
Okay.
Two couches.
Two couches?
Couches. Oh, okay, in plural. One desk with I think it's a computer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
One can.
One
a
what?
chimney. Can. It's a
What's a can?
I don't know if in England they use it. I think it's basurero.
Oh, I don't know. So
Actually,
a bin.
we know
A
respecting.
bin.
Yeah.
So the
Bin.
place where you put the trash.
Yes.
Ah, okay. We can in the UK they'll call it bin or dust bin. By the way, I'm putting these notes in the notes for the class, so you'll see them appear in a moment. In America, we call that the trash, and I'm American, so I call that the trash or the trash can.
Okay. No, much better because sometimes I struggle a lot with British words, and sometimes I am like kind of confused about that. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you'd say?
One chair, a curtain, one lamp.
Okay, that's
and
good.
A stir.
That's good.
And a stir.
Listen, everyone, notice in English when we want to describe something, we don't say one or two. We tend to say a, the letter A for the article, like you have a and or the. So we probably say a chair, a lamp, right? And if there's more than one, we would make it plural. Just so you know, we don't tend to use one when we want to say, when we're describing things, because we're not counting. So I'd say there's a chair, there's a rug, there are candles. You can say candelabra, but that's an old word in English. We tend to just say candles. Okay, so some good ideas, and we've got some good vocabulary. Hang on a second, I'm going to show you where I am now. I'm going to go to the second page. So if you're on the PDF, I'm going to follow along to the second page. There we go. Hold on a second. Let's make sure that you can see that. All right. So we're right here. In this lesson, you will learn about furniture, decoration, and style to describe your home. But in fact, we're going to talk about more than that. We're going to talk about the types of homes we have in this space. Okay, so think about some of the words that came up, and also look at the vocabulary and the notes that I'm taking. Rug, chairs, whoops, lights, bins, trash can. We said chimney as well, I think. Okay, so we've got a few things there, and I'd like you to talk about what furniture you have in your house. So maybe I can go to Azan. Am I saying your right name? Azan Khan, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, teacher.
Hey, where are you
My
from?
name is Asen. I'm
Asen.
from Karachi, Pakistan.
From Karachi. There you go. What kind of furniture do you have in your house, in your home?
Like a dining table and a computer table, sofa, and a bed, and iron, and an iron stand.
An
And
ironing board. Ironing board.
iron board.
Excellent. Sounds good. When we're describing the furniture, you can also try to talk about some of the rooms that you'll find it in. Let's get a few other people. So you can speak freely. Just tell me who you are when you're speaking. So let's get some other opinions and some other ideas about what you have. So maybe I can talk to what about Sarah? Let's go back to you. Can you hear me, Sarah?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So tell us a
can you
little
hear me?
bit. Yes, tell us a little bit about what you have in your house.
I think that I have the normal furniture that every house has, for example, sofas, tables, a fitted kitchen, beds, bedside tables. I don't know. I think that the normal things that every house has.
Every house has, right? Okay. So, Nino, what kinds of things would we? Let's change the question. What we call home may be different for different people. So, what kind of homes can we live with? Can we live in? What kind of furniture would we find in different kinds of homes? You with me, Nino? I lost her. There she is. Can you hear me, Nino? Hello, Nino? Okay, well, we're going to have to get back to Nino because I can't hear her for some reason. So, Nega, I hope I'm saying that right. Nega, can you hear me? Nega Puang, can you hear me? Hello, Nega? Gotta turn on your microphone. A lot of people. It's great that you got your microphone on, but make sure you turn it. It's great that you have it off, but when you're speaking, make sure that the light is not red. If you look at my screen, let me share it with you. If you look at my screen up here, you see where my microphone is up here. If I turn it red, you won't hear me. Okay, and when it's gray, that means I can speak. Just so you can see where I'm clicking. Okay. So in the meantime, let's go back to Milena. Let's talk about some different kinds of homes.
Okay. Well, in the same here, we have sofas, also dining tables, some tables and center tables, beds, closets, computer tables, something like that. And also I've been in India, and it's quite different because they have rugs. I don't know what is right, rugs.
Yeah, rugs.
Rugs, yes, and they don't have tables. Some people don't have tables, and they take dinner in rugs.
Okay, so they'd sit on the
floor.
They'd sit on the floor on a rug instead of at a table. Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of? Let's talk a little bit about homes too. Let's go back to, if I can go back to Leonardo. Do you have your microphone working now, Leonardo? And everything's working?
Yes.
Excellent.
Can you hear
me? Yeah, and I don't hear an echo. Even better. So let's talk about homes a little bit. What are some different kinds of homes that people can live in? The
question is for me?
I can't hear you now. Oh, there we go. Yes, sure. Go for it.
Hello? Hello? Well, actually, maybe a house, an apartment, a Flat.
So houses, apartments, flats. Okay.
I don't know how to say this. Truck house.
A what?
House.
What kind of house? Sorry.
Like the kind of people who lives in a truck, you know?
Oh, I see. It's like a in British English, it's a caravan. It's a caravan.
No, but in American English, please.
In American English, it's a motorhome.
Could you please type it, teacher?
Yeah. All the notes are on the document that I shared with you that says how to describe your home notes. So you'll see it there. Everything's right there, and the link to it is in the first page of Verbling. So all of your notes will be there at the end of the class. Motorhome, caravan. Okay. And
I don't know what else.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We've got some new people here too as well. So hello, John Pada. Is that your name? John Pada? You hear me? Or is it Paja? Today we're having some connection problems because I'm speaking to people and I don't know if anyone hears me or there's some kind of connection issues. Okay, so let me share my screen again. I'm going to go to the next page and I'm going to ask you to describe. So right now we are on, there we go. We are on the second, we're on the second page of the PDF. What do these places have in common and how are they different? So maybe I could start with Enrique. What do you think about those two pictures on the second page? What do they have in common and how are they different?
Well, it's a complete disorder, the second picture.
Disordered. We can say disordered is okay, disorderly, or maybe we can say messy.
It's a mess. Yeah?
It's a mess, right? It's a mess.
Yes.
And how would you compare that to the picture on the left?
Well, the first place is a pleasant place, and the second is an unpleasant place.
Pleasant and unpleasant. Okay, so the first one is more pleasant than the second. In other words, the one on the left is more pleasant than the one on the right. More pleasant and less pleasant. Okay, let's get some other ideas as well. What about Jefferson? Are you there, Jefferson? Okay, I don't hear Jefferson. So I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak freely. I just want to know who's talking. So go ahead. Let's get a few other ideas about the difference between those two images. Notice I put the word contemporary on the left. Besides messy, what could we say about the one on the right?
Right. There are a lot of things inside the room, you know?
Yeah, what do we call that when there's a lot of things inside the room?
No idea.
Not crowded, but...
Crowded is used for people to describe people?
Right, crowded is for people. We say cluttered. Cluttered.
Say it again, please?
Cluttered. It's in the notes in the document I shared. Cluttered. You'll see in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th note says disorderly, messy, cluttered. So, if that one is cluttered, how would you describe the one on the left? What's the opposite of cluttered? Give me some ideas. Anyone? Say again?
Minimalist.
Minimalist. That's very conceptual. Okay,
yes.
Minimal. We can say minimal. Maybe not minimalist. That's more of a style. But if you want to say the opposite of cluttered, we could say more empty. That's a simple one. We could say neat is the opposite of messy. So we've got neat. And what else? So the best thing to do is for you to give me some of your ideas, and then I can correct you. So, for example, if you say crowded, we can say, oh, that's more for people. But the idea of crowded we can express with the word clutter. Having lots of things is called clutter in English. Okay, so anyone else? Silence. Okay.
Hello.
Go for it.
Actually, I want to ask you something because there are
Sure.
some problems with the connection. You are talking about a vocabulary that I don't have, and I would like to have it. You know?
Well, I put the links in the window, so when you sign up for the class, you'll see two links. One is to my Facebook page, and the other one is to the notes. Right? So, if you don't have those, I'll give it to you again right now.
Please, excuse me.
Hang on just a second, and I'll give it you again.
Because I am a bit lost about that.
Okay. The reason I'm using notes. See, it's really. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I
got it.
There you go. The reason I'm using notes is because some people can't see the chat window, and that's why I'm using notes so that everyone can see the same document at the same time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but anyway, so you've got some vocabulary already. Any other ideas? If not, I'd like to move on to the third slide. To the fourth page, which you can see in just a second here. Hang on just a second. There we go. Okay, so if you're following along on the PDF, we're on page 4. Otherwise, you can see on screen what sorts of things do different rooms usually have. So I've given you some ideas there on screen, but you'll notice that the words don't fit necessarily with the picture. They don't necessarily fit with the picture. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I'd like you to think about where those words fit, what the name of the room is, and what else you could find in the room. Let me turn this off so I can see your faces. Hello, hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me now? Hello, hello? Hello,
Yes.
hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I got kicked out of the chat room. There was a problem. Sorry. Okay, but hopefully... Hello, hello?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I got kicked out. Okay, so I was asking you about. That's not a chair in the first picture of the bedroom. What do we call that little thing? Anyone know?
Eso es una banca.
Banca. Not a banca. Almost. The word is stool. Stool.
Taburet?
Stool. And it's S-T-O-O-L. And I'm putting all the notes in the notes document for you. Okay. So what about okay, Jefferson, make sure that your microphone is off because I'm getting a lot of music in the background. Okay, so Nagan, sorry, again I'm saying that wrong. Nagan, tell me about, I want you to pick a second picture. Okay, Nagan, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Hey, excellent. I want you to pick a picture, and I want you to describe what you see, but don't tell us which picture it is. Let's see if we can guess.
The second picture.
Don't tell us which picture it is. Don't tell us. Let's see if we can guess which picture it is. So I want you to say a sentence or two. Go for it.
I got it. In my picture, I can see television.
Okay, what else?
And a doll.
A television and a doll?
Yeah. A lamp.
Okay. A television and a doll.
Cabbage.
I don't see a television. I don't know which. What picture is she looking at? Let's see if we can guess.
I'm sorry. I have a mistake. Because I thought that I image about a picture. Yes, image.
No, not imagine. No, sorry.
Yeah.
We're right here. Look at the screen. Hold on a second. I'm going to share the screen again.
I drew a picture and thought about that.
No. We're on page 4 of the PDF, which is this picture. See in front of you?
Yeah.
On the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're choosing one of those, but don't tell us which one it is, and you're describing that picture. Hopefully, everyone can see the same picture. Okay. So let me do an example. In the picture that I'm looking at. Okay, someone has got to be very careful with your microphone because it's you, Leonardo. I have to mute you because your microphone is buzzing. Okay, so let's go back here. So just to give you a quick example of what I mean. I'm looking at a place. The room that I'm looking at is well lit. I think it's well lit. It's got light. There's a chair. There's a desk. And there's a calendar. So which picture am I looking at? You have to fix your microphone, Leonardo, because we're getting a lot of buzzing. Okay?
Yes, the picture on the right. Drawers.
The one with the drawers. Excellent. And tell me, do you see drawers in the picture? Does the word match the picture?
There are some drawers on the side, on the left side. Are they drawers or not?
Well, kind of. Maybe with drawers we would think more about clothing. But yeah.
Can we talk, for example, about drawers? Just if there are some clothes inside of them?
So in this case, there aren't any clothes, right? So maybe those would be more like shelves. Whereas, where you see bureau, that could probably be better described as drawers. In fact, I don't see really drawers in any of the pictures. So it doesn't really match with the picture. But we do see a little stand with shelves. And you can pull open the shelves, and there's a desk and a calendar. So that's the right picture. Okay, so I'd like you to try. Pick a picture. Don't tell us which one, and describe what you see. And let's find out if the words match the picture, or if they don't match the picture. So, Ahmed, why don't you try to pick one now?
Okay, I will try. Okay. I can see some pictures on the wall.
Pictures on the wall. Good. What else?
Yeah. Some books on the shelves.
Some books on the shelves. Pictures on the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
One more.
Some pillows on the couch.
Some pillows on the couch. Great.
Couch. Yeah.
So which picture is he looking at?
The last one.
Which is the last one? Right, left, top, bottom?
Bottom.
The bottom. The bottom right or the bottom left?
The bottom right.
The bottom right.
Yeah.
When you see screen.
Is she right, Ahmed?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's it. So there's a pillow on the couch. Okay, so again with the names. Hold on a second. Okay, so Nagan, you said the bottom right. Read the word in the picture and tell me. Read the word in the picture and tell me, Nagan, if that word matches the picture.
Can you repeat?
Yes, read the word in the picture, Nagan.
Faucet.
Faucet.
Yeah.
Is there a faucet in the room?
No, it's in kitchen room.
It's in the kitchen, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we've described. Oh, and last question is, how might we describe that room? What's the name of that room? It's not a kitchen, the one with the couch and the pictures. What might we call that?
Living room.
Okay, living room. Okay, I agree.
Maybe.
What else? Any other ideas? Because we can call it several things.
Sitting room.
Living room, sitting room. We have another word in English. If it's a comfortable place, and especially if it's downstairs, like in the basement. The basement is underneath the house. We call that a den. And it's possible that that's a den. Remember, all the vocabulary is going in the notes document, so you'll see this vocabulary later. So it might be a den, but probably it's a living room. And Ahmed, where would we find the living room? At least in the West, where would we find a living room in a house, most likely?
Okay.
In the room.
Say again?
In the room.
In the room? I'm saying in the house. Where would we find it?
Oh yes, in the house. Oh well.
Where would we find it in the house?
Usually, the time you enter your
right when you
your
enter
main door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will find it.
Okay, so we call that the ground floor, or in America the first floor. So it's usually, and I want to also say that floor can also be called story. You'll hear both, floors or story. And if it's on the ground, it's the ground floor. Ground floor or story. So right now so I'm getting a lot of people speaking, but I can't hear all of you at once.
Hi, I'm Tahir.
Okay, but please keep your microphone off until you're speaking, okay? Because we're right in the middle of an activity. Nice to meet you, Tahir.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go on. We're on the 5th page of the PDF, which you're going to see. Hang on just a second. You're going to see in just a second. There we go. And I'm asking you here, I want you to put some of the words that we've discussed into a group and then match them to a room. Put them in the group and match them to a room. Maybe it would be easier if we first start with which rooms we can talk about, and then we can take a look at some of the vocabulary. And take a look at the document that I'm sharing with you, How to Speak, series number 5, How to Describe Your Home Notes, because then you can see some of the vocabulary that we've discussed so far. Okay, so let me turn that off. Okay, so first of all, I put 5 rooms there. What are some rooms we can talk about? Let's fill up those 5 categories. Right now we've talked about 2. And you can speak freely. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so go for it. Sarah, why don't you start?
I don't know exactly what I have to do.
Oh, okay. Do you see the 5th page of the PDF, the 5th page of the document?
Yes, yes, yes.
Excellent. Let's start on the right side. We've talked about 2 rooms, so we need to fill in 3 more to finish the right side of the page.
Oh, sorry, but I think that I don't have this page.
Okay, take
I'm
a look
lost.
on.
Sorry.
Take a look on screen.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. And I have to do what, say, a room, for example.
Yeah, let's put 5 different kinds of rooms. So far, we talked about bedroom, living room.
Yes.
And I said a living room, if it's downstairs, can be called a den in American English, especially if it's downstairs. Want to add one more?
Another important room in a house, I think that is the kitchen.
Okay. I think that is pretty important too.
Yes. And toilet.
No, for me, I think bathroom is the most important.
Yes.
The most important.
Yes.
Yes, because it's the kitchen is the place where you know, when we cook to eat. So that's the most important place in the house.
Ahmed has a different idea about that. He's got different priorities, maybe.
For me, because it is for me. I mean, because I used not to go to any toilet except the one is in my house. Just otherwise, I don't use that one.
So we need one more. We need one last room to finish our set. Now we have bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom. Anyone have another suggestion? Let's hear something that we haven't talked about.
Living room.
Say that again, because I thought I heard living room.
Yeah, because I see a television and a stereo.
Okay. Well, we got living room, though. We got living room already, so we need one more. Bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom. What else?
Basement.
Basement. Earlier, when I talked about den, the den is often located in the basement.
Maybe storage room.
And a storage. Yeah, closets. Closets. Actually, let's add both of those. Storage is closets. And we've got different kinds of closets and different kinds of basements. Okay, so back to our PDF. Hold on a second.
Sir?
Yeah. Sir? Don't call me sir.
Okay, teach. We're talking about. All right. Okay, John. We're talking about just the pictures, or can I add another place in the house?
Please. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to know about something, please do.
Oh, yes. I think you forgot about the attic.
The attic. Okay.
Yeah.
Good one. Sounds good. So I think we've got the house covered. On your screen, you're going to see this is the 6th page of the PDF. And here it says, take us on a virtual tour of your premises. What's the word premises mean? Do you know? What do you think it means? Based on...
The most important.
Say again? The most?
The most important, maybe.
Sometimes I see this word the time I go to the laundry, but I never translated before.
Okay, so premises is another way to say the space where something is. The space.
Okay.
So for example, you have a house. If you want to talk about the space around the house, you can describe the premises. So it really just means basically the space around or the location, something like that. It's a way to talk more abstractly about a space. And yes, you're right, Ahmed. It's often with businesses or with a public place or businesses, less about our homes. But here, I'm asking you to take us on a virtual tour, and let's see if we can follow the directions that you give. Hang on just a second. Sorry. So I don't. I have a picture here, and I'm going to give you a virtual. I'm going to give you a virtual tour based on the picture, and you can use that as an example to give us a tour of your home. And let's see if we can try to imagine it. So first of all, well, you can't really see the door in the picture, but yeah, let's say that you're on the second floor. Well, in the second floor, there's a workbench that I use as a desk, and I've got all of my things to do my work, including some shelves where I keep my books and supplies. And then I go downstairs, and I've got a single space where I sleep. So that's like a bedroom, and also some little entertainment center. I've got a television. And if I go through the door, I have a small bathroom. So does everyone see where I'm? So does everyone see where the route we're taking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like you to take us on a tour of your space, and let's compare what kind of homes we have.
Okay.
So go for it, Sarah. Why don't you start us off? So Sarah, want to start us off?
I.
Yes, why not?
Yes. Okay. I live in a small house with the walls. The walls are made by stones. You know. So on the ground floor, there are the kitchen, the dining room. On the left,
there's a kitchen. There's a dining room. Yeah.
There is a dining room on the left, and on the right there is a living room and a small bathroom. And upstairs there are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. The style is antique. Everything is antique.
Wow, sounds interesting. Sounds like a big house.
No, it's a small house. 19 meters cuadrados. I don't know.
Squared.
Squared.
Squares, yes, correct.
Squared.
Can I tell my home
ED
now?
at the end. Squared.
Squared, yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I tell my home now?
Sorry, say again, please.
Can I talk about my home now?
Okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
All right. All right. Well, okay. Well, actually, my house, my home has now a second floor, just one floor.
Doesn't have, Jefferson.
Yes, doesn't have. I'm sorry, doesn't have a second floor. In the living room, there is a fridge. There is a stuff, stuff. There is a TV, a big table. In my bedroom, I have 2 beds, a computer. In my parents.
What's the computer on? We have a word for that. What's the computer sitting on?
On the desk.
On the desk. Okay. Sometimes we also have stands. A stand is a table made just for the computer, or just for a particular purpose. A stand.
How do you spell that?
All the vocabulary is on the document I'm sharing with you.
Oh, okay.
And it's STAND. I have the things you're saying there. Fridge, stand. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. Okay, I'm done.
So, Ahmed, I need to know about where you live because you've been in several classes, and I'm dying of curiosity. Can you take us on a tour?
Okay, no problem. I'm going to talk about where I'm living now.
Okay.
I'm living with my friend. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. The time when I enter the house, the main door, I will find a small or narrow aisle. Hall. Okay. Yeah. On the left, there is small bathroom, including bath, basin.
Tub.
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 Okay. Yeah, tub. On the in front of me, I will find the kitchen, small kitchen, including small freezer.
So moving ahead, not in front of me, but moving
Okay.
ahead.
Moving.
Ahead. Okay.
Okay.
A
There
small
is
kitchen with a freezer, right? Okay.
freezer, small fridge, and washing machine.
Oh, okay, that's something we didn't talk about. Yeah.
Okay. On the left, there's a small living room, including two couches, desk, and big TV. Okay. Through the
Sounds
living
okay
room,
to me.
I can go to through the living room. I can go to the bedroom, small bedroom as well. There is two. There are two beds. What else? And one piano.
And a piano.
Yeah.
Do you play?
Not me. He plays.
Okay. So we're gonna do a few more descriptions, but as the hour is running out, I wanna quickly do a summary. But then we're gonna stay and do a few more descriptions. Okay. So first of all, just so that you can take something away from this class, on the last page of the PDF it says, now you can. So here are the things you should start to feel more comfortable with after this class. Remember, we can run this class again and have more practice, or you can do some of the other descriptive classes. Just go to my Facebook page. You can always request things, request classes, or tell me what else you'd like to do. So here it says, now you can talk about, oh, I'm missing a word. I should say talk about what is in each room of a home. Say how a home may be decorated and in what style. We talked about contemporary and antique. Those are two words that came up. Finally, there it says, show someone around your home and talk about space. So in Ahmed's description, I took a few notes, and it's in the note document. He said, when you enter, when you're talking about space, you can say you, meaning anybody, not just me, but anyone listening. So when you enter, you will find the living room. On the left, on the right, ahead. Ahead means forward, moving forward, in front. Ahead or in front. And then he also said through the living room, so that means on the other side of the living room, through the living room. So I put those keywords so that you can practice on your own. Okay? And also, don't forget, you can follow me on Verbling to see my schedule. Just click follow. And you can go to my Facebook page to make any suggestions for future classes or ask questions or whatever you want. Okay? So I'm going to put the link for you to the Facebook page, but I'm also going to do a few more descriptions if you have a few minutes to stick around. So, for anyone who wants to stay, give us a tour of your home. So anyone want to stick around for a few minutes? Hello?
Yeah, keep it quiet.
Yes.
What? If you don't
Nobody want to speak.
Really?
Nobody want to speak.
In a speaking class, no one wants to speak?
I want to speak.
It seems.
I want to speak.
Go for it.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. When you
Go for
enter
it,
to my
Leonardo.
house, you can see a beautiful portrait with a beautiful place, landscape, and also you can see a beautiful
Is it
brown couch. Tell me.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, keep going.
On the left hand,
On the left side?
On the left side, you can find a kitchen with a big bottle of water, and also what else you can see? You can see the dining room, you know, and you can. There are two mirrors. What else? And in front of you, ahead of you,
You sound like you're not sure, Leonardo. You sound like you're not sure what's in your house. You sound like you're not 100% certain. Are you sure you live there?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay, okay. I believe you.
Well, the problem is I cannot describe it.
So when you
for example, there are 3 plums here.
When you're describing, talk about the space from the point of view of a person walking through the house. So when you enter, you see or you find. Then, moving ahead, there is or there are. Then on the left or on the right, there is or there are. So it's always with you or there is or there are. It makes it easier to do the description.
Okay.
What about Nagan? We haven't heard from you. Do you want to give a little description of your space, of your house?
Okay.
Where do you live? In a house or an apartment?
No, I live in a dormitory.
Ah, dormitory. Okay. Tell us about your dormitory.
Because I live in dormitory, so I don't have a lot of furniture. When you enter my room, you can see a table on the left, and on the table you can see a lamp and a lot of pictures of my on the wall you can see some picture of my idol. Yeah.
Your idol?
And
What's
yes.
idol?
Maroon 5. Maroon 5, yeah.
Adam, what's his name?
Maroon 5, you know it? It's
yes, I was
Miss
saying.
Ben.
I was saying Adam. I forgot his name.
Adam Levine.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, the guy with the tattoos.
Yeah. Yes, he's
Okay.
very handsome.
So you've got a picture of that.
Yeah.
How would you? Go ahead. Yes, continue.
Yeah. I have 2 chairs and a bookshelf.
And a bookshelf. Shelf.
Yes. Bookshelf.
The whole thing is called a case. The whole thing is called a bookcase, right?
Yeah,
and the individual parts where the books are the shelves. So you've got the bookcase and you have shelves going down.
Yeah. Bookcase. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Okay,
and,
great.
I have a small wardrobe.
Okay, so instead of a closet, you have a wardrobe.
Yeah.
A closet would be inside the wall, and a wardrobe is usually standing apart from the wall, like a big box. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yes, I see. Move ahead, you can see my bedroom. My bedroom. Yeah.
Say again?
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Yeah.
How many rooms are you in? I thought it was just one. You've got a big dormitory.
No. One bedroom for 4 people live in. Yes, and one bathroom. But I have a space to dry my clothes behind my room. Yes.
Okay, like a place to dry your clothes, like a laundry room?
Yes, yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes,
I think you've got a very good dormitory. I'm impressed.
Yes.
I think we have time for one more. So I'd like to talk to Mo. Can you hear me, Mo? Mo Bach?
Yes, teacher. Yeah.
Hey, how are you? I know you're joining late, but what we've been doing is we had a lesson in the PDF, and we basically at the end decided to give a virtual tour of a space. By the way, earlier you were asking if the pictures match the words, if the words match the pictures, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So in that part, we were saying if the words matched, and if they didn't match, we were deciding what words were the right words for that picture. But to finish class, want to give a little tour of your home? Can you describe it for us?
Yeah, sure. Well, when you get into my house, you will find yourself in a yard. There's a grape tree there.
A grape tree?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On the right side.
You're growing grapes in front of the house.
It's just inside the house, in the yard, after the entrance. Yeah. And at the left hand, you'll find the garage. Then, when you continue, you'll find a corridor, a long one. There's a guest room at your left hand, and 2 rooms.
You can say there's a guest room on your left.
On your left?
Yeah, just you don't need to say hand, on your left.
Yeah, because it's a habit in my language. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and in your right, there's 2 rooms, which are bedrooms. There's another corridor at your left ahead that will lead you into another yard where you will find the stairs to the upper floor.
When you say yard, are you talking about a space that's outside or inside the house?
It's inside, but I cannot find the...
Yeah, it's not a yard. It's not a yard. Yards are outside.
So what I can use instead?
Well, it's I don't know exactly what it is. That's the problem. So I don't know to give you the right word unless I know what it is.
It's just space with no roof. Then when you stand there, you can see the sky.
Oh, so you don't have a roof on that part?
Yeah.
So in fact, you're actually going kind of outside of the house when you're there?
No, because it's a little weird, because the style of how we build our houses is so different.
Where are you?
I'm from Algeria.
And, okay, I see.
Yeah. And we use concrete in building our houses, not wood.
Uh-huh. So I don't think it's a yard. I don't think it's a yard. Well, yeah, because for us a yard implies something kind of big, and really in front of the house or behind it, like we'll say front yard, backyard. But you have a different style of house than in the West, right? So it's more like kind of an open space.
It's a space, yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to use a space, but I thought that yard is more suitable.
Yeah.
Just a space, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's an open space that, and by the way, one more thing. You can use the present when you're giving a description. So you don't have to say the corridor will lead you. You can just say the corridor leads to a space which leads to the top floor. You can always use the present when you're doing a description.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Let's all go and visit your house. It sounds like a very nice space. Can we visit?
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
Okay, great. Tomorrow. I have no classes tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so if you want to stick around, we got 2 or 3 more minutes, and then I have a class. Oh, you know what? Do I have a class now? I better check. I just realized I really better check that I don't have one right now. Hold on a second. If I don't, we can do one last one, and then we'll call it a day. I'm just giving you extra time because of there was a technical problem in the beginning, and we all got kind of kicked out, or at least I did.
Thank you. We appreciate that, John.
But it's really, I have to say, it's not really verbling that's the problem. I know that Google the technology is new, and they're trying to get verbling, the verbling chat room, and the website to connect well with the Hangout, and it's a little bit tricky. But it's not really on verbling's side. We can't do a whole lot. Okay, it looks like I'm clear. So we have a little bit of time here. Okay, so anyone who hasn't spoken want to give us a tour? Because I see at least. Oh well, Enrique, you were there earlier. Want to do it? Go for it.
Okay, when you enter to my house, you can find the living room, and in the right side you can find.
You don't have to say "can," by the way. Okay. When you're giving a description, it's just the present. So when you enter my house, you can say "can," but I guess I'd say you enter my house. There are, I guess the way you said it was okay because you're starting off the description. So when you enter, you will find that. But after that, you can switch just to the present.
Okay. So in the right side, you can. Oh, sorry. There is a bedroom, and next to there is a bathroom.
So next to it.
Okay. Next to it, there is another bedroom, and in front of it, there is the kitchen, and next to it, there is a.
And next to that, when you're naming a bunch of things in a row, you could change to that. Just for variety, so you don't keep saying it. So next to that, meaning the last thing you mentioned, next to that, what is there?
Okay. So next to that, there is another bedroom, and in front of it, you can. There is a room, but this is a room used for some tags. For example, if you want to iron clothes, you can use it.
So it's like a little. Is it a place with a washing machine and things like that, or is it just a room, an extra space?
Something like that, but actually the washing machine is in the yard.
In the yard? I don't think so, because then the rain would fall on
because, oh yes, but there is a little roof that cover it,
so you're safe.
So,
but it's electric. If it's plugged in and it's electric, what happens when it rains?
Yes. No, but there is a roof. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm worried. I'm very worried. Okay, and what else?
I can remember in the past, one of homes that I lived in before, we had like yard or something, and the washing machine was there in there as well.
So, but you're in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah, we don't have that rain.
So it never rains.
Yeah, not never, but very rare. Yeah, rarely. It rains.
So you don't have to worry about it. You live in a desert. It's okay. Yeah, here it doesn't rain a lot in the summer. It really, it either rains or it doesn't rain. But it's a little strange for me to leave things outside and not worry about them, because in the States, we never know what the weather is going to be like. At least on the East Coast, it changes an awful lot. So it's kind of strange for me. But here it's normal because it's, at least in the summer, it doesn't seem to happen a lot. Or we'll get it and then it'll stay. But yeah, try to keep your electrical devices inside the house if possible.
Okay.
All right, well, listen, everyone. We have to stop at this point. So I hope this was helpful. I know it was a little chaotic in the beginning. There were some technical problems. But what I want you to do is I shared that document and I tried to take some notes. So the vocabulary is there. What you can do is perhaps look at the vocabulary in the document that I shared, think about it, and write out a description of your house, or a description as if you're showing it to someone. Then you can compare that by watching this video again. Just skip to the end, watching this class again, and listen to how some of the other descriptions were. So it might be a good idea, if you're not sure how the words were used, use the words from the list, write it out as a short composition, but then watch the video again and compare your answers. I'm trying to create the classes so that you have something that you can do alone or on your own afterwards, and that somehow you can compare it to the video. So that, because I think if we're going to record it, there should be a reason for it. So I'm going to try to set up the classes so that there's always something to come back to. If there's a text, for example, I'll try to read the text so that you can rewatch the video and work on your pronunciation. And if it's a speaking activity, you can try it as a writing on your own, watch the video again, and compare your answer to what other people said. Just so that it helps your memory. Just an idea. So think about that, and go to my Facebook page if you want to give any suggestions. Follow me here to see my schedule. Follow me on Verbling if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next class, everyone.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.